In this video, a lot is happening. Everyone thought that the cryptocurrency industry was going to collapse and that prices would fall when there was a slump. How did I act? I made a large cryptocurrency purchase that made me money right away. I traveled to Austin with every gadget in tow. I went back into the room, took a seat, and bought more over-the-counter stuff. I bought the dip too. That is indeed the case. As we mentioned before, September is a red month. We'll talk about why October is a green month and look at the current status of the market. We will examine Binance's present situation closely and compare it to the psychological graph of Bitcoin. As long as the bull market continues, XRP will continue to grow. Is a major rally on the horizon? I'll take care of you, so feel free to sit back, relax, and let's finish this. 41, 55, 500 Bitcoin Ethereum has gained 1.34% in the last day to settle at 23.21. Since closing at their respective dollar pegs, USDT and USDC have both increased, although X has stayed comparatively steady at a mean of 53 cents. Yes, buddy, and I think I'm going to get about 51 cents in return for 35% of the entire cryptocurrency market capitalization, which comes to a little under $2 trillion at $1.1981 trillion. So, where are we headed? As I have been telling you, we are in Chalk City from here. This is the area of the market where we chop, and we chop high. That is not the case, and I am here to tell you so. Cut thin, cut medium, people become alarmed as the story about cryptocurrency spreads. Altcoins have already seen their peak and Bitcoin has already peaked. For the next 4 years, pack it up. That is not even close to the reality. You inquire as to why, and the response is simple: the value of Bitcoin has not yet peaked. There hasn't been a parabolic spike in Bitcoin yet. Though they haven't rotated yet, the coins are moving right now. This will happen when it occurs, which is anticipated to happen within the next month. It might start in September, October, November, or December. The markets will experience an unprecedented spike, turning parabolic, and you're not sure what's going to take place. You will not be able to fulfill your orders despite your best efforts due to the swift changes in rates. One of the most important days for my project is today. If you were hoping to purchase a token or were searching for the most equitable launch possible, you can find it here. TLN on Bitmart paired to us, no pre-held coins kept anywhere. What is meant by that? This indicates that Solana will reach about 1500 XRP, Ethereum will reach 10,000 XRP, and Bitcoin will reach 100,000 XRP. To put it another way, only those who buy them will have access to these tokens. What happens if an exchange puts all of the pressure on a token? It occurs to me, I see all the fear in the market. Watch the ball, sprinting isn't in September, we gave you the charts. The foliage is usually green from October to December. The population will rise dramatically in 2025, with many billionaires among them, but in the meantime, worry and anxiety are plaguing everyone. What do you think? Together, these three people own over 2,814 bitcoins, which are valued at more than 154 million. The transactions are listed here. You can see all of this on Binance. Because of this, everyone is feeling anxious. Everyone first believes that the bull market's upward momentum has peaked. They think that institutions are selling, dumping, and going along with the crowd, but a closer examination of the numbers shows who the true participants are. It would make sense for the buyers to invest $154 million in Bitcoin if they believed the market was saturated. Justin $725 billion if Trump is re-elected. Bernstein believes that Bitcoin may hit $90,000 this year. The results of the election will determine a lot of this. The results are easily observed. Trump is in favor of cryptocurrencies. It seems obvious to me that these markets will react positively if Trump wins. On the other hand, it seems obvious to me that Harris wants to do nothing. She will sincerely advocate for cryptocurrencies. It's not what we like to see, but Gary Gensler forecasted that these markets would turn red suddenly. Following that, we were given that her campaign website also features a revised policy page and omits any mention of cryptocurrencies. Before the election, there is a brief window of 57 days in which to make any major policy proposals. That's true, it's crucial to keep in mind when she arrives. As far as she's concerned, Bitcoin is great. Despite her strong support for cryptocurrencies, she posted the regulations on her website after suing OpenSea. Not even cryptocurrency is mentioned. She dislikes even talking about cryptocurrencies because she is so passionate about them. Sensibility that is not rational at all. Isn't even remotely logical. Crypto describes feeling tingling in his SP sense. When my spider senses start to tingle, I usually like it when other people's spider senses tingle too. Good is about to leave, and I know something is coming. Dr. Prophet made his synopsis available. I find this paper to be entertaining to read. I won't discuss every action you take. Breathe in and out without worry. Now let's get going. Will this be a lower low or a breakout? That is an important query. This is the time to place your bets. To assist you in comprehending, though, allow me to use an example to demonstrate a point. Many investors had predicted that Bitcoin would fall to 10,000 when it peaked at 16,000 in 2022. They were unprepared, though, and ended up with nothing. The same phenomenon is already taking place, with experts like Altar Hayes forecasting that the price of Bitcoin would shortly go below $50,000. This is a result of people becoming excessively avaricious and holding out for cheaper costs. This illustration makes sense if we assume that Bitcoin is only 10% from its lowest point. At EMA 50, there is the case's most important lesson. It currently falls short of the going rate by 2%. The second support level, he noted, is 10% below the present price. You ought to get that if you can afford a 10% price swing. He notes that a lot of people are pushing for targets of $40,000 and the end of the bull market. People sometimes forget that, after it was first introduced in April, Bitcoin usually goes through a true parabolic move 10 to 12 months later. This is a period we are probably getting close to. He's just here, and we're just heading sideways, so you go. Sure, our range may be a little bit lower, but so what? Is that something that worries you? We are returning to a complete historical high and making significant progress on schedule. We could see another 10% DEP, long-term capital agnosticism is the way to beat the market. Next, surpass the market to attain the average dollar cost. In the next film, I'll show you what Quant and I have been working on, and look, I'm almost done buying Quad. Right now, it is a beautiful thing. You can see the blazing wedge lowering as you rotate to the right, and that's exactly where we are. The upward breakthrough is drawing near, and following that, according to the Cointelegraph, XRP's price is subtly getting ready for a return to the dollar. It has also fallen more than 15% in 2024, trailing the entire cryptocurrency market. This weekly chart is the one we've chosen. Don't you think your key levels are fascinating? For the left shoulder in December 2022, the head in June 2023, and the right shoulder in August 2024. We produced the inverted head and shoulder patterns. I've specifically indicated 65 to 66 cents. If we break above this, we might reach $1 or 90 cents by 2024. By the end of the year, all we need is 75 cents, people, to take advantage of the classic symmetrical triangle pattern, which has the potential to gain as much as $420. Okay, so this is what we are looking at. Which particular figures, from $3 to $10, shall we see? As I've been speaking to you about it, I think you already know the one thing that determines everything. The XRP will grow from 1.618 to the parabolic blow-off top of 4.236, suggesting a double-digit gain in value if it breaks 75 cents by the end of the year. A double-digit XRP. For it, are you prepared? I believe you'll concur that I'm ready. B is my name. I feel like I was ready from the beginning. I have all of my T's crossed. My I's are dotted all over. By 2025, I'm ready to hit the $1 million mark.